7:11 now. Let's get back over to Dave.
Hi, this morning here, all eyes, of course, on Tropical Storm Eta. Get a little stronger, trying to get better organized here in the southern part of the Gulf of Mexico, right off the coast of Cuba here, the kind of western tip of Cuba. You can see a big flare-up of thunderstorms kind of concentrated in a small area, but it is dealing with some low wind shear here, warm waters from the loop current, which comes up from the Caribbean, loops through the Gulf here, and it heads over toward the Gulf, Florida Straits here between Cuba and also, of course, Florida. So that's where it's sitting, and that's why it's getting a little stronger. Winds are up to 60 miles per hour. Moving south at 5 now, though maybe kind of meandering and bouncing around quite a bit here, spinning around for the day today. But it could get a little stronger before the day is said and done. Winds up to 60 to 65 to 70 mile per hour there by Wednesday into Thursday. And it's a chance it could still become a Category 1 hurricane. But as it works its way to the north here, you can see the forecast track takes it north and kind of off to the west a little bit. And the track has shifted a little further westward here compared to what we saw last night. Now, it is expected to weaken significantly. Look at that, from 70 down to 35. So essentially cutting the speed in half here, and just off the coast of Alabama and Florida here has a tropical depression, and it may barely be that at this point as well too, as it's battling a lot of strong wind shear, very strong wind shear I should add, as well as some dry air and some slightly cooler water temperatures too. Now the forecast cone kind of stretches there from the Big Bend of Florida almost all the way to here in New Orleans, because the weaker system may try to move more to the west here. So that's something to be watching, and the forecast models kind of reflecting that. Initially they kind of have it to the north. This is through Thursday afternoon, and then a stronger system would continue on the northward track. A weaker system may actually work its way back to the west a little bit and be nothing more than maybe just a remnant low at that point. So that's why we have the big spread in the forecast model so far out there. So intensity, at least a strong tropical storm, if not a hurricane, by Wednesday. Then again, weakening drastically, we showed you, by Saturday. The stronger stays to the north, weaker goes to the west, and there's that wind shear as well as dry air is what it'll be battling out there. Now the bigger picture shows high pressure along the east coast. That's what's going to drive it northward there as we go throughout the day today into tomorrow and even on into Thursday and Friday. So one little front moves through, then a big deeper trough out here to the west. That actually will help to sweep whatever's left of it off to the north as we go into Sunday and into Monday. So as that front comes in, that also helps to, again, keep it away from us, which should be some good news of any kind of intensity. So there you see, this is the European model, taking it up near Mobile, Alabama, as we head into Saturday morning. So a little sooner with the forecast track from the Hurricane Center was saying. But again, then it would take it kind of absorbed into that front and out of here. So if that is the case, it would be barely anything by the time it gets to Mobile, because of all this dry air and that stronger wind shear that's coming from that trough of low pressure. The first one here right now through the Rockies, the other one's off the west coast of the United States right now. That'll come through here a little later on. Outside of that, we have Theta, a tropical, subtropical storm, I should add, out here in the Atlantic, and we have another wave, which is a high chance of developing in the Caribbean. That could become Iota as we go forward here on into the next couple of days or into the weekend. So as for Theta, winds are at 50, moving east at 12. It became the 29th named storm, breaking the record set back in 2005, which we thought would never be broken in the near term, but we have done that this year, and the season isn't even over yet. It is expected to maintain tropical storm to subtropical to tropical storm status as it goes not too far away from the Azores Islands.